Hey guys, so since it's getting closer to the possible trailer of Star Wars The Last Jedi, since I believe it comes out, the trailer is going to be released this Monday during halftime, I thought I'd review one of the latest Star Wars movies called Rouge One. Also, before Han Solo comes out in May 2018, and this is like the first movie before Han Solo, like it's separate, but it's a story that has pretty much no involvement with what you know beforehand, but this one's pretty much, as I will most likely mention, like a couple of days before A New Hope starts. Probably like it's been ending. So this film has been out for almost a year. It's a pretty good Star Wars film, even though it had some similarities to A New Hope, and some people thought it was A New Hope in a way. But I'll just go over my thoughts, or pretty much the whole entire storyline. It's a really great movie. Some of the casting is awesome. Like one of my favorite Danish actors is in it. Sorry if I don't pronounce their names right, too. Never need help, I'll probably look at the back and say whoever. But yeah, so here it goes. So this movie starts roughly probably about 20 or 30 years. Like the very beginning of it, obviously. Starts 20 or 30 years, maybe 20 years, because it doesn't exactly give the ages of main characters. But from New Hope, and then it goes into like 10 years or whatever, or a couple of days, like towards the middle or the second part of the movie. But this one's really great, really. It starts off with a young girl by the name of Jin Urso, whose family is, I guess, farmers. It never really mentioned what the mom, Lyra's occupation was, and the dad is a former resistance, a former Imperial officer, scientist, Mads Mikkelsen, who's from my favorite TV show, Hannibal. He plays Jin's dad, who's not actually gone here like Mads, but Jin Urso right here, Felicity Jones' dad in the future. Obviously. These friends, or betrayed friends, ex-best friend, whatever, by Ben Mendelsohn, director, sorry about that, director Orson Krennic right there, Ben Mendelsohn from the series Bloodline. And if you guys can see, obviously, there's a cameo from Darth Vader at the end, and there's a little scene between these two as well. He comes out kind of at the very beginning. Diego Luna's Cassian Andor. He is from this series called Rebels, which I think is a few years, or a couple, I guess. Or in between 3 and 4. Because he dies in Rebels, I think, and he dies in Rogue One. And then maybe all of these people's fates also happen, like a little pre-story. Like he was an Imperial pilot and then got defected, like sent out somewhere with the message of how to blow up the Death Star, which Mads created. And then you got these two, who are the Guardians of the Wills, plus the Guardians of the Jedi Temple, in a way, I guess. And it was a really great movie. But I'll continue on with the story. So Jin's mom gets killed. Galen, I guess, gets captured. And Jin goes into hiding. She meets Saw Gerrera, Forrest Whitaker, the guy that was in Rebels I just mentioned. Like, he's one of the main characters that you guys will see from Rebels in the movie. Unless they bring out Ahsoka Tano for the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. Which is probably going to happen in 2019/2020. Like, there's not going to be a Star Wars Celebration this year, like 2018. But you never know. Maybe there will be like something D23 or an announcement just regularly at Variety Hollywood Reporter announcing Ewan McGregor will be back, because nobody really knows yet. But I'm sure it will happen. And if not, like I said in a previous video, maybe Jamie Lannister / Nikolai Coster-Waldau from Game of Thrones. He could probably be the best, like the next Obi-Wan suggestion too. Unless I got somebody else, like kind of like looks like Obi-Wan at the moment, like what you would want for an Obi-Wan movie. Kind of looks like Ewan too, but still. So then, of course, some time goes by after Jin's mom dies. Like, she was, like, probably about a 6-year-old. And then she looks like she's in her 20s to, like, 25 or whatever. Like I said, it doesn't mention the ages. But she ends up looking like the title character right there. And I love how you can see Darth Vader, the Death Star, AT-ATs, or just plain starfighters. Stormtroopers right there, and then you got the walkers, AT-ATs, or AT-ATs, whatever. Sorry if I seem like I'm rushing this, I'm just like on a tight schedule. But as I continue, and then she wakes up, like we see her in this prison cell, or maybe a traveling one. And then a few resistance fighters or resistance-based people, they break her out to this prison cell type thingy that's held by troopers. And then they break her out, obviously. K2SO, who you get to meet, who is... He's this little droid right there, played by Alan Tudyk from, like, Serenity, Firefly, and a few others. iRobot. So he's famous for doing all those. And a few other people. And then you get to meet Cassian Andor, who, in a way, I guess, betrayed a few people just to get what he wanted or what they wanted him to do. Like in a few seconds or so, I'm going to mention his little mission that somebody sends him on. General Raven, or not, I don't think related to, like, any of the Star Wars people that we get to meet. Like, I think there was a Darth Raven or something, so I don't know. Plus, this is like 20 or 30 years at the start. Probably before A New Hope, because I'll mention the really sad / cute spoiler type thingy afterwards that would lead into A New Hope. Which I don't know, would it be a spoiler or not? Because this film was a year ago, like I said. Came out like December 15th. It was really popular, even though some people didn't like it. Like, there was a ton of reshoots. But anyways, I kind of forgot what I was saying. You get to meet a few other characters, and even there's a little cameo, well, too, really, from Jimmy Smith. And I guess he even has faith in Jin. I almost called her Rey. And everybody actually thinks that some way she, like, before this film came out, that she could have been related. Jin could have been even related to Rey from The Force Awakens, if you guys are not familiar. But, yeah. And then, gee, I gotta watch the film again, because I'm gonna probably say "and then" a bunch of times during this video. So sorry, maybe I'll redo it too. And obviously keep out for Monday. I'll probably do like a reaction, like, you know, charge my phone or whatever and put it side by side like this, or even on my TV. Because if you guys haven't seen my latest video, I think I have this TV right there, and it's like a smart TV, so I'll put it on like YouTube or whatever if I'm not watching the game. Because apparently it's going to be on during halftime. Because Star Wars has its own little channel, so maybe they'll do that. And then Mon Mothma's like, we have a mission for you, which obviously is to go see her dad, Mads. Even though the defected pilot as well, because he has some information on where Galen is, since Galen obviously was possibly taken, kidnapped at his own risk, because Krennic killed, and a stormtrooper killed the mom. So, I don't know, and it goes through a few little flashbacks as well, like Jane when she was younger, and everything, which is pretty cool, a homage, even though people really do associate Rogue One with A New Hope, sort of like they do with The Force Awakens, which is kind of true with The Force Awakens and A New Hope, but not really Rogue One. Like, there's new characters, but then nobody knew who like Luke Skywalker or even who Mark Hamill is at the moment. Like, wasn't this one episode 4 Mark Hamill's film debut or something? He was just like a friend of Freddy Krueger, like the actor that plays him. Because like that's what I heard or something, and then he just pushed him into the audition. Because I think probably either Robert would have been gone or he's too busy doing Freddy. Like, I don't know when the first like Nightmare on Elm Street was. Like the first original, not the somewhat stupid remake that people call it. Because like I'm usually not a fan of like remakes or whatever. I'll probably do my favorite horror movie one of these days as well. I think I did it last year. But why not? Since I love to talk movies pretty much. Yeah. If those of you have not like watched any of my YouTube channel thingies. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna like get ready for in a few minutes or so. Like I'm gonna watch a movie after I'm done doing this. But yeah, there's this big gigantic mission. They go fly on the ship. They go rescue a bunch of people, including those 2 Isle of the Wills people. And then a bunch of stuff happens. You find out with the kyber crystals so they can power up the Death Star. You know, the big massive ship from episode 4. And actually, there's a marathon of Star Wars films on tomorrow. I think Showcase channel 58 or 59 or something for cable. Or Kojiko, whatever. Because it may be on a different channel. I don't know what time. I know that Indiana Jones is on. Because most likely either because that trailer is coming on Monday, everybody thinks, or because Harrison Ford has that new Blade Runner movie. It just came out today, so I don't know. Star Wars or Blade Runner. Maybe even, I think this is 2020, maybe 2019, but Indiana Jones as well, number 5, is apparently gonna get going. Like, they probably did the players or the papers, I think, that new John Williams and Steven Spielberg collaboration, and then they're obviously gonna most likely go do Indiana Jones again. Maybe even John Williams is gonna do Star Wars again. And if not, Michael Giacchino, who did the score fabulously for this film, a little bit of remixing as well. And a few new themes, like Ray's theme, My Father Would Be Proud. Even though it's not like John Williams type quality, everybody thinks if like Williams either dies or he can't do it, maybe Michael Giacchino or somebody else. You never know, because I don't think we know yet who the sound person is. I kind of forget now. Is John Williams going to be the sound person for Han Solo, or is it somebody else? Because I watched this YouTube video called Collider, this YouTube channel, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, like I tend to watch them daily, especially like Thursdays. There's Jedi Council with Christian Harloff, Darth Harloff, and a few other people, which I somewhat like enjoy. And I try to like ask a Twitter question once in a while. But yeah, I'll leave the rest of Rogue One up to you guys. I wanted to try to make this a 30-minute medium. And then a massive battle happens when they find the dad. And you get to see like a few little characters that you guys may know of from Star Wars. I'm just going to keep that really short. And then at the end, pretty much, you get to find the Death Star plans. They send to Admiral Akbar, Stephen Stanton, who I think is also Admiral Ravis. Because I know that he's Akbar, I'm pretty sure. I think he's Ravis in Rogue One. Yeah, Darth Vader has the best cameo ever. Like, you can hear his theme song, like a dark orchestra type thing. Like, okay, sorry. Well, he's like slicing people with his lightsaber and everything, and he even force chokes Krennic at one time. And you get to see some CGI stuff, which is pretty cool. The recreation of Peter Cushing, who I think died in the 1990s. as Grand Moff Tarkin. I also Grand Moff Nimrod, who's Perry Nimrod on Jedi Council and just has her own YouTube, I think, and part of Collider. And Carrie Fisher, of course, at the end, because there's this young, I think, Scandinavian actress. She had to like have her hair dying brown or something, and then they just CGI Carrie's face on her as like a great little tribute in a way too. Even though Carrie didn't die around then, maybe a couple of days later she died, because I believe it was in December, and that's when this film premiered, and that's when episode 8 is. Like, I'm so excited, you guys, for episode 8. I've done a few Star Wars videos and everything. And I'm probably going to, like, do a trailer reaction for sure if I don't cry from episode 8. Just for the fact, it's Carrie Fisher's last movie, and I kind of want there to be a standalone one of these days. Like, 10 years from now, 20 if they're still doing more Star Wars movies of Carrie Fisher's, maybe even some Rebel people. But if you guys have seen Stranger Things, I think she's a 12-year-old actress named Millie Bobby Brown, who's in Kong versus Godzilla, or Godzilla versus Kong, whatever. She's supposed to be in that too. Her name is Millie Bobby Brown, though, if I didn't say her name before. I think I mentioned her in another video, though. And maybe Ava DuVernay, I think that's her name, from Wrinkle in Time. Maybe even Patty Jenkins could do the Leia one, and maybe a male director if they did like a Luke one. But I don't really know like any actors really that could probably play a young Luke, unless they like dyed Finn Wolfhard's hair. He's the kid from It, Richie Tozer, the newest adaptation. Pardon me, I feel like I'm gonna like hiccup something, and I'm a little bit tired, so I'm probably gonna either get off soon. But yeah, bye guys, I'm gonna go to bed. Apparently I'm gonna cry, cause, like, I'm tired. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back, most likely, I don't know, tomorrow or something, if any Star Wars news drops. Or most likely Thursday. Or definitely Monday if they show the teaser, the actual trailer. And then I'll probably do a review and maybe have a box of Kleenex. Because I'm probably going to cry my eyes out if I see Carrie Fisher again. Okay, bye guys.